prince and princesses must come out of Babylon. And Ethiopia shall stretch forth their hands unto the Almighty I, Hail I, Selassie I the First. O thou Jah Rastafari of Ethiopia, I divine majesty, the high now come into I and I heart, dwell in the path of righteousness. So lead I and help I to forgive, that I may be forgiven. Teach I love and loyalty in this earth, as it is in Mount Zion. Endow I with thy wise mind, knowledge, and understanding to do thy will. And thy blessings to I to let the hungry be fed, the naked clothed, the sick nourished, the aged protected, the infants cared for, shelterless shelter, and the ignorant instructed. O deliver I from the hands of I enemies, that I may prove fruitful within these the last days, when I enemies are past and decayed, the depth of the sea, the depth of the earth, the belly of the beast, and the lake of fire and brimstone. So grant I a place within the high vine, Kingman, now and forever, Selah. Through the powers of the Most High, Hail I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. This is Rastafari rising. Give thanks and praises. Hail I, Selassie I the First. Your time now. This is Rastafari. Yes, this is Rastafari Rising. I'm your host, Ras Amlak, and I is here with another Iowa of Rastafari Rising. This is I forum where I really sit up and reason of the matters that pertains to Rastafari. I, Selassie I the First, as it pertains to man, as it pertains to woman, as it pertains to children, I black nation, and humanity as a whole. I, Selassie I the First. So I give thanks for this is a very blessed Iowa. Is Rastafari. And within this light of Rastafari, I are most honored by the distinguished presence of two very special guests where we have today. I, Rastafari. I first guest is going to be the international president of the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated, Empress Ima Young, who will be with I, Rastafari. And as well, on Rastafari Rise in this light, will be no other than Muta Baruka, Eli, Selassie I the First. So, brethren and sistren, sit up and pay very careful attention. Rastafari. Isis, Rastafari. So kill, cramp, and paralyze all weak heart conception. Stand firm in the Gideon, my people. And join I with the most Isla welcoming to I guest Empress Ima Young, Ili, International President of the Ethiopia World Federation Incorporated.
We, the black people of the world, in order to effect unity, solidarity, liberty, freedom, and self-determination, to secure justice and maintain the integrity of Ethiopia, which is our divine heritage, do hereby establish and ordain this Constitution for the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated. Give thanks, Brother Amla.
Blessed, Rastafari.
Yes,
I is most honored always that you can have the time within your busy schedule to come here and to be upon Rastafari Rising, to really share within the integrity of the love and the fellowship and the solidarity of this present moment. And I really give thanks that you can be here, Empress Ima. The sound where you just blocked a while ago, I believe that is the preamble to the Constitution.
Yes.
Of the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated. Perhaps you could inform some of our viewers at home as to, or even elaborate upon some of those principles that you just really expounded upon. Because you touched upon some very, very, very serious words sound there.
Well, the first one is unity. You know, without unity, nothing else can work.
It's true.
So even in that light, I would like to say that this is a historical occasion, because this is the first time the president of the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated has been a woman. And at this time is necessary for it to be a woman, because the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated, as well as all black people of the world, need nurturing. And through that nurturing, because of the experiences and the hell and the fires that we've gone through while we're here, we need to heal. So it's quite natural that the mother does that nurturing. And in that nurturing, prayerfully, we will get the unity. And then from that unity, you know, freedom could be attained in a day and a night. But first, the unity must come. And that's hard for us as a people, it's not that it's something that's just unique to the Ethiopian World Federation, but also to our people as a whole.
So you're saying, as a mother, you're saying that the man is too stubborn?
Well, I'll just say that we're all stubborn. You know, while being out here, we've picked up a lot of ills and ill ways that sometimes we find that we're holding on to those ways. You know, for instance, as maybe some of your viewers don't know, but a lot of your viewers do know, that the Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated has been in court. We've been in court in and out for, you know, several years now. And still, it's, you know, at what point are we going to stop going to someone else to solve our problems?
Right.
And then when we do get a ruling, then if you don't like the ruling, then you take your marbles and your friends and you go play in another circle. You know, it's time to actually grow past that. My sons are dying every day. They're killing each other from not having any sense of worth of life. So really the bickering and those petty differences and fights, Mother doesn't have time for that. And neither does Africa. And Africa's our mother, and Ethiopia is crying out, you know. And unless we do our part and step up, we will be annihilated. And that's also one of our aims, is to save us from annihilation.